Members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity and the privilege of being able to share my priorities for the 116th Congress. In order to improve and maintain the infrastructure of the United States, it's crucial that we support programs that promote new, innovative technologies that advance all the aspects of our country's transportation and infrastructure needs. I want to start with the Essential Air Service. The Airline Deregulation Act of 1978 made airlines the sole authority to determine which domestic markets would receive air service as well as what airfares passengers would be charged. Subsequently, the Essential Air Service was established to ensure taxpayers in small, rural communities had continued connectivity to the entire national transportation system by subsidizing commuter and certified air carriers. This program is critical in rural America and has provided links to hub airports in over 175 locations throughout the United States and its territories that would otherwise lack commercial air service. Our nation's rural and small communities depend on commercial air service for transportation, medical supplies, commercial supplies, access to larger business markets, and quite frankly, economic development. With rural airports located in my congressional district, including 4 airports that participate in the EAS program, I see firsthand the importance of maintaining this program for all Americans who live in underserved rural areas. I want to touch on the bus testing facility program. The bus testing facility program, which is operated by the Thomas D. Larson Pennsylvania Transportation Institute, an interdisciplinary research unit of the Pennsylvania State University, tests new transit bus models for safety, structural integrity, and durability, reliability, performance, maintainability, noise, and fuel economy. The program tests new bus models before they are purchased by transit agencies. This often helps address problems before the fleet is built, potentially saving considerable money and time and avoiding inconveniencing passengers and communities. Since the beginning of this program, more than 470 new bus models have been tested, resulting in over 9,600 documented design failures. By identifying these failures early in the production process, the program averted many fleet failures, saving millions of dollars in maintenance costs, litigation, and lost revenue. The bus testing facility program originally received $3 million in mandatory funds under the Safety Lou. In fiscal year 2018, Congress provided an additional $2 million discretionary appropriations in the Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development Appropriations Bill. This is the first increase that program received in 20 years. Based on fiscal year 2018 funding and anticipated $3 million in fiscal year 2019 and $3 million in 2020, the bus testing facility program has sufficient funds through September of 2020. As we look forward to reauthorizing a highway bill, I request the committee take a close look at this program that has a proven record of high-quality success in reporting. Without this program, manufacturers will not be able to sell new buses, transit agencies will not be able to acquire new buses, and the consumers will be left with fewer options for transportation. I want to touch briefly on locks and dams that's been discussed here. Specifically in my area in the upper Allegheny River, we sadly need action on maintenance. Maintenance of locks and dams, and certainly more dredging to benefit both commercial and non-commercial riverways traffic. It is sad the conditions of those who have been allowed to deteriorate too. Any support that this committee can provide for navigation or locks and dams and our riverways would be appreciated. And finally, workforce development infrastructure. Rebuilding our nation's infrastructure will require more than just bridges, roads, waterways. It will require the development of a skilled workforce that can design, build, and maintain that infrastructure. And as co-chair of the bipartisan House Career and Technical Education Caucus, I recognize the importance and value CT programs offer to individuals, especially those in infrastructure sectors. CT programs and apprenticeships are proven strategies that can help provide individuals with the education and work-based learning needed for career success in these high-skill, high-wage industry sectors or occupations. Therefore, I just would respectfully request that you include the following in any infrastructure legislation: a stipulation that states devote a portion of infrastructure funds they receive to workforce development programs, including CT programs, with the flexibility to invest in such programs that they deem appropriate for local infrastructure needs, and incentives for infrastructure-related businesses that invest in work-based learning, including apprenticeships and programs. Really, once again, appreciate the honor and the privilege of of sitting before you today. Thank you, Chairman.
I